that channel, that Xiao Xiao, and that Lupu are going to be so painful, so difficult for AG to solve.
Yes, so speaking to the early game, we definitely will see early play aggressively because his power spike will be around like 6 minutes.
Okay.
And as for Heino, we do rely a lot on his poking damage dealt before the engagement.
Well, let's wait and see. What about if we move our eyes into the gorge? This is going to be game number 2. On the blue side is going to be AG. On the red side is going to be Chongqing Wolves. Let's hear the audience and let's see what is happening here in the bird's nest.
Sneaky invasion.
Are they gonna come in, take in the red buff, run away, hold up? They
without any cost?
They want a little bit more. I love this from Chongqing Wolf. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Strike. He's gonna have eyes on them. He's gonna have to force them away. Love the way that Chongqing Wolves initiated this first 1 minute. Instead of just going in and go with the normal laning, they come in and take that red buff. That's going to be really painful for Zoe.
I feel like the early game setting is well prepared, as we can see on the side of Wolves. And also the aggressiveness, they are known for their aggressiveness.
Nothing that Sakura can do over there.
Yeah.
It could be one right over here.
It's only Lupu.
Sadly for that Lupu, it's a little bit too much to take on.
Yeah, especially his play against this Byron. Byron is one of the most powerful laning hero in this patch.
Look at that. Very tough as well is going to be on that side for Track. Track on the channel, he's going to be focused on. Like we know as you mentioned, Sheng on the Heino is going to be rotating a lot, trying to put some pressure around.
Yeah.
So can Pong be quick enough? Can he really be on his boots and then just be running around so he can actually make numbers for his teammates?
And that depends on the number of people who's gonna helping him to clean up all the jungles, because as we can see, several people play around Zoe and trying to just accelerate his forcing pace.
That is an important technique that these professional teams have.
Yeah.
That they really need to be taken onto account. Look at that, they're gonna take that red buff. Oh, but look at that, the moment he comes in, Triple Mortals comes in, is gonna take the target, and we thought that he had the advantage, and it's gonna be Wolves that is gonna take the first blood.
I do like the combination down by Juan and also Juan. It is really, really good. And you know, actually these two players, they made their debut the same day, the same match.
The same day, the same match?
Yeah, so the synergy between these two people are very, very close.
They already have that. They already have that destiny, right? Some things are just written on the stars, someone would say.
So actually, you can see the combo that Juan and Juan made is very, very accurate and just deal that insta kill upon ramp.
We come into 3 minutes and 30 seconds of this game. Already a 1,000 gold, little advantage for the Wolves on the red side.
Yes.
Ooh, one more time, he's dealing so much damage. Strike's gonna have to jump his way out of that activity. He cannot fall right now, right? Because Shuai's ultimate is going to be the key for all gamers to be able to fight for this turret.
And the reason why Shai is carrying this smite, which is not that normal as a support, is because AG, they're trying to gain more neutral objectives.
If they know that if they have the neutral objectives in the early game, they will be able to stop and finish the game early. Like, they don't want to go after 15 minutes. The late game is bad news for AG.
Yeah.
They know it and they need to try to find a way around it.
And the reason why they can't find the door open for them is because the early invasion, the red buff that Wolves did.
Zoe, one more time. taking all the gold around. Already Acts of Torment, as you can see in there, 3,600 gold for him. On the other side, the Ogran doing exactly the same in terms of gold. They are really trying their best to just speed things up.
They're racing on this speed that they can get, clean up all those tier jungles. It's a race.
Movement around, rotation into the blue area. They're trying to find anything, whatever that they can have. Ran, he has eyes on them. They're just going to trade turrets. They do not want to engage at this moment.
Red team has destroyed a turret.
It went very good for both teams, and actually it's quite even game. Speaking to the current image, because they are trading their towers. Wolves take the one on the top lane, and AG just take the one at the bottom.
This is good news for Wolves, right? As time passes, they get more gold, they get more advantage. And right over their track, very slowly, but very consistently, just building more and more gold.
Yeah.
Already a 4,000 gold channel.
I mean, like, the only thing that Wolves needs to worry about in the mid game is they need to keep distance away from Shen, this Hano.
Loved the way that they communicated. They came in, they saw the target, and they sent him home. They just completely packed him in there.
Yeah.
Red team has destroyed a turret.
That's the one thing that you can get from Hano, his ulti.
Did you see that? That was lovely to see. Lovely to observe. Oh, look at that. 1v1. Wow! The TP tunnel is going to save his life.
That was very close. But as you can see, the damage already went very decently for this Nakaruru.
Yes, exactly. Like the Nakaruru over here, already with the damage being online. I love Nakaruru on the 1v1s because can immediately just burst out one of your backlaners.
Yeah.
If your backline is not really on their toes, it's going to be really tough for them. Look at that. The Three Gods Assembly comes in, finds a target, but they are able to run around. Not enough damage at this moment.
On the side of Wolves. But as for AG, they are reaching their power spike, actually. But the problem is that how they're gonna initiate. I mean, Shuai matters a lot because his ulti is ready. Oh, here he is. But didn't attach. It's not connecting.
Not connecting at the moment. Wolves might have a little bit of the advantage right now, but they have nothing that they can do. Like that gold advantage for them, it's not enough.
Ooh,
Look
another
at that.
ambush.
Zoe and Inuo, they have eyes on the red buff. Ogren comes in. He does not have eyes on them. He's able to clean up onto that one. Look at channels.
Oh.
So aggressive. I love the way that they are playing in right now.
And another ambush, another ambush.
Zoe comes in. He's going to be able to take a 2 against 1. And it's going to be Pound, the one that is going to fall. That is going to be really painful for Wolves.
It's the second try done by Zoe. The first one, if I'm not enough to do the burst out damage, I'm going to call my brother.
A 2v1 over there for Pang was bad news for him. It was a very, very horrible picture for him to see as he jumped into that rush.
Yeah. He actually didn't predict that there might be an ambush in his own red buff area.
And that has been the strategy from all gamers the whole day, right?
Yeah.
Like they're just kind of like just waiting in there to see if they can find your jungling path. If they're able to read the jungling path and they're able to just wait in the brush, the Nakaruru is the best hero to deal that burst damage.
That's true, and since you can see Zoe sharing the highest gold right now in this Gorge, they are definitely at their power spike on the side of AG. They're aiming for this 10 minutes dragon.
Aiming for that right now, Zoe building up the items necessary to be the kind of jungler that he wants to be.
Yeah. Ooh, Shuai finding his position is his own trick. Sneak into the grass, but he's returned. trying to protection more. Because AG, they do need some poking damage preset before the engagement. That will be, that is going to be dealt by Shen, this Hainol.
I can see that both teams right now, they do not want to force anything up until the 10 minutes mark.
Yeah.
Already just being extremely careful with their movements. They might have the vision, but they are not throwing the punches yet.
And since all gamer, they're doing the 4-1 push, they need to wait for the Zoe, which the Siege Breaker is made.
So a Siege Breaker is going to be bad news because right now that item allows you to deal even more burst damage. Bran is going to be taken in here. It's going to be a 4 against 1. He procs his ulti to run away. Shuai comes in. The unrivaled outburst push 4 members back.
I feel like AG is going to be a dragon trade. I mean, Wolves, it's very smart for them actually, trying to figure out where Ren is. They know that there might be some ambush, and right now at the mid lane, they force out the ulti that Hainol has. The burst out damage coming out. Everything just went suddenly so positive on the side of Wolves.
They know that Shuai does not have his ult, and the leader stance allowed that channel just to walk through the turret all the way until the mid tier 2.
They're actually playing in such smart way, and you can see Wolves, they're not rushing into something. They're waiting.
They don't have to rush. There is no need for them to rush at all.
Yeah.
Like they have the composition for this time just to keep ticking. Let the time tick. It's totally fine. We are fine with that. Spike Mail is going to be Zoe's next item. And right now, that Nakoruru with 9,600, it's not someone that you want to find on a 1v1.
Yeah, so definitely instead of doing 4-1 push, Wolves, they need to gather together. They need to move as a group. The Kura, single,
one
be
more
spotted
time.
by this Nakoruru.
He still has his ult. He's going to have to use the Tremble Mortals to run away. That item, that ulti is going to go into cooldown, and that's going to be very painful for him.
So that also might be the chance that AG is looking for, because Shy, his ulti is already.
Do they want to force it right now over here to try to take that mid lane tier 3 turret? That turret in there is going to allow them so much more vision. They do not want to try to jump into that, but look at where Zoe is standing, just waiting for his target.
He
is really playing in such an assassin way right now.
But he was spotted by Pan. Pan is very experienced, so he knows that there might be some men waiting in that ambush.
Shuai right now is going to have to keep proccing that Radiance again and again and again and again because he needs to figure out what is going on. One has the vision advantage on one side, right? With the Kong Kong R, he can just use his clones to go around and try to give vision. For Shuai, he's going to have to be using always his active.
And the way how they're going to initiate is different. They need some snap engagement down by Wolves.
Look at that, they come in and they were able to steal that red buff. That red buff is going to go onto Pang.
Zoe again.
Where is that Zoe? Look at that. Waiting over there in the brush. He does not want any of that smoke. Hold up. They found him. He's going to have to run away.
Wolves, they are so careful. They just test every grass that they're going to stab in.
Let's analyze the channel right now. Already 4 items for that channel. He is already on the way to build the last one. The Wolves come in, trying to push into the red buff jungle. They find no one in there. But look at Arlie coming in from the flank. He's got eyes on them, but he doesn't want to jump yet. Everyone is just on this kind of like a dance.
Yeah.
It's just that dance about moving forward, moving back, trying to find out the moment where someone is going to make a little mistake.
And I mean, the initiator on both teams are different. On the side of Wolves, we need to pay more attention on one. That's Kong Kong. He's the only initiator on the side of Wolves.
But his initiation, the AoE coming in from his ulti, it's just so big.
Yes.
The area of effect in there, it's so big that initiating from him, it's going to be a beautiful skill.
And on the side of AG, we should pay more attention on Shuai. His ulti is already again.
Let's wait and see. The Tyrant is already coming into the half of it. The
Ooh.
Brennan Albert is going to be the Tremble Mortals, but it's going to be Zoe the one that is going to claim it. He uses his back, but he's going to run away. Shang is going to fall on one side, but it's going to be Trag, the one that is going to be taken, and Ram is going to fall as well.
I mean, AG, they sacrificed 2 people trying to gain that Tyrant. But the problem is that with 5 men gathering together, Wolf, they don't care about the Tyrant. They want the victory.
They won the victory. They claimed the turret. What is going on? The minion wave comes in. They have the power spike. They have the power play. They might be able to tie this
Heading
once
to the
again.
crystal.
Look at that. They jump. And it's going to be for them. Yes,